What's up? Brian Carroll here. Jonathan Bird at 1020 Life HQ. Next question is about lifting shoes. Did she specify the squat or she just said shoes in general?
So I think she means the squat.
Okay. You want to go and start this one off?
Sure. I'm actually not impartial one way or another. It's a opinion thing for me. I prefer a flat sole. I feel like I don't lean nearly as bad with a flat sole, and I think that's the case for most people. If you want to wear a heel, start with a small heel, and then you can adjust from there. Just like we talk about with everything, small increment adjustments. Don't go to the extreme to start. I actually just posted a video today of me squatting in boots.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's how I started, and I did that for a long time. But as I got to heavier weights, I could not stop being forward, and so which created my change to a flat sole. I encourage most people to start in a flat shoe. I think that's where you should start. And if you only adjust if you're having major issues, and even then, it's probably not your shoe that's the issue. You know, maybe ankle, mobility and things of that nature. But again, if you're insistent on being in a heel, start with a small heel.
Yeah. Good stuff. The way I look at it is, if you're just starting off and you're an amateur basically at squatting, you need to be in a flat shoe because you don't know that you don't need to be in a flat shoe at that point. You don't know if you need a heel. You don't know if you need a moderate, small, tall heel, flat shoe, ASIC wrestling shoe. You need to stay simple and learn how to squat in a normal shoe. A Chuck Taylor or something like that isn't going to give. With that said, most people, I'd say 9 out of 10, are not going to need a heeled shoe. You see some guys that have a heeled shoe and do really well in it. That's great. But you see people follow blindly just because so-and-so is wearing a heeled shoe. I need it. I can promise you most of you are not going to need some $300 Adidas or Nike weightlifting shoes because, first of all, you're not a weightlifter. You're a power lifter. So if you are an Olympic lifter, that's a little different. You're going to need some heeled shoes.
Completely different sport.
With that said, I recommend someone start with a Chuck Taylor, something like that. They actually hurt my feet quite a bit because my arches get smashed into the squats. But with that said, they're a cheap shoe. They're durable. They're stable. And it's kind of hard to go wrong with those.
Yeah. I mean, it's the constant base for most powerlifters anyway.
Yeah. But if you're, messing around squatting 200, 300, 400 pounds at 200-pound body weight a dude, and you're worried about the shoes you're wearing, you're barking up the wrong tree, man.
Yeah, they're definitely looking in the wrong place. And that's, like I said, normally it's very rarely is it the shoe that's the issue, and that's a lot of things that people change. And I think it really just gets caught up into, I want to look cool, I want to have nice lifting shoes. Is that why you're really at the gym? Is that why you're competing? I think you probably need to ask yourself that question at some point.
I would wear Bozo the Clown shoes that are size 24s if it made me squat more. So I understand why people seek after these little gimmicks and stuff of these $300 weightlifting shoes and all this jazz. But at the end of the day, there's a reason why people are not wearing size 24 Bozo the Clown shoes. Because they're not going to help you squat more. They're going to be a distraction. So with that said, this is a little bit of exaggerated comparison. Do not let those expensive weightlifting shoes be a distraction, and you stay with them, even if you have bought them already. Do not wear them in spite of yourself.
Yeah.
Because most likely you do not need them. Okay?
And don't give me I'm quad dominant.
Right.
You better have, quads the size of my car tires if you're going to tell me that. Because, I mean, that's just not... It's not
if you're
true.
a quad dominant squatter, you need to get those hamstrings involved more.
Yeah.
This is not dogging on anyone that wears Olympic lifting shoes or weightlifting shoes. If you do it and do it well, then great. We're more talking about the people that are kind of undecided. That's why they asked the question, what shoes should I be in? So we're just shooting straight to you.
Yeah.
Do what works for you, but at the end of the day, you will not know what works for you if you just started out doing this.
Internet trolls, stop the butt hurt. It's just an advice question.
Yeah. Thank you.